You've seen the ads, but I found 10 new features hidden in the new iPhone 17 Pro Max, and some of them are going to change the way you make content forever. Upgrade number 7 is going to blow your mind. Now let's jump right into this. The first upgrade done to your new iPhone 17 Pro Max is the thermal performance. What this basically means is how your phone stays cool under pressure. To tackle this problem, Apple has basically created or upgraded your phone with a thermal cooler that I like to call the vapor chamber. Heat your phone radiates is going to disperse in that chamber, which is why hence the unibody aluminum design, because this is a 15 Pro and it's made out of titanium. So they say that titanium does not disperse heat as much as aluminum. That is to show you that Apple's target for this year wasn't the quality itself. Let's jump into what the thermal performance is. Basically, this is how your phone handles the heat. You understand? The stress, be it streaming, be it content creating, be it vlogging. This is basically how your phone handles it and radiates it throughout the phone. The second upgrade we'll be talking about is the 48 Fusion triple camera system. Basically, this is not just more megapixels. This is a new camera design entirely. We're still going to come down to more of the camera because there's this feature I want to tell you guys about. But before that, the camera itself has gotten an 8K optical zoom. This is basically, you can shoot from a farther distance than last year's or the last 2 years predecessor and still retain more quality at that distance. Because you know, when you zoom in, you kind of lose quality a bit because your image becomes grainy. Now, what this does is it helps you retain more of the quality while shooting from a farther distance. This is going to be a game changer for a lot of people. And I've also tested it out beside the 15 Pro Max, taking pictures of birds, and this is comparison side by side, and this is it in the full scale. Now, as you can see, the 17 Pro Max itself retained more quality image at a farther distance than the 15 Pro Max. And I'm also going to say, you know, the phone gets better with time. I feel like Apple gets better with time. And honestly, I'm going to say the 17 Pro Max cameras is much better because from the farther distance, the 17 Pro Max was able to retain more quality of the images I took if you look deeply into the images. The 15 Pro Max did handle a bit of the lighting, but the 17 Pro Max is just better at handling the lighting, the pictures itself. You can just know it's taken with the 17 Pro Max. But the 15 Pro Max is like a bit darker, and you can notice the drop in camera quality. And for the third feature of the phone, we are going to be talking about the center stage front camera and the dual capture mode. We know the difference between portrait and landscape mode, and you know, if you want to fit too much people into your image, you have to put your phone in landscape mode and try taking the image. What this basically does is it's a setting in your front camera that helps you take landscape portraits in a portrait standing phone. So your phone can be standing like this and you're going to take a landscape image, helping you fit more people in your selfie, or helping you with vlogs, helping you with anything you want. That is just a feature that I honestly enjoy so much. I don't know how Apple thought about this, but I've been feeling weird anytime you vlog like this. If it's not a full camera, I kind of feel weird because you're holding your phone. What if it's the back camera and you're not seeing what you're doing? This helps you vlog while holding your phone like this. And that is not also reducing the quality because the quality itself is an 18 megapixel sensor highlighting every single image. Normally, the iPhones or the high flagship phones come with a rectangle sensor. So that is why if you want to take a portrait, which is a standing photo, you have to drop your phone straight. And if you want to take a landscape photo, you move the rectangle like this, the same way like your phone is. But now this is a square sensor, which is the front camera, by the way. What this means is it can take a landscape photo standing like this. It's just a button away. You can just hit the button and it helps you do that. That is honestly a clutch setting for me. So for upgrade number 4, we have to talk about the battery life and the charging improvements. What does this mean? Now, when getting the phone, I test the battery of my 15 Pro with the new 17 Pro. What I did was I charged the phone to the fullest, and in the morning, full disclaimer, I do know that the battery on the 15 Pro is smaller than the battery on the 17 Pro. But I started using the 17 Pro before the 15 Pro. So what that helped me do was it helped me test out the full capacity I can go with just the 17 Pro Max, by the way, not Pro. So when I started using it, I noticed at first that everything on the 17 Pro Max was going so smoothly. The phone was fast, the processing chip is honestly the A19 chip is actually faster than I thought. So the charging improvement was significantly better, and I have a big break. Pause. I have a big charging break. Basically, if you're using any charger above 45 watts, what this does is it's gonna charge your phone significantly faster. But remember, the break has to be more than 45 watts. Honestly, the battery upgrade is phenomenal. I would give Apple their kudos in that. But if you it's just like if you're shooting for a full day of content, you don't want to have issues, with heat, because heat does help your battery run down faster, because your phone is overheating, so it's going to run down faster. Basically, the vapor chamber is going to help you, retain more power in your phone while you walk. So this is one of their flagship phones from the last 2 years, and this is their most recent flagship phone. So we're going to be testing out the full capacity of these two phones, and we give you guys the review on this channel. So stick around for all that, and let's continue with the list. Now, for the 15th on our list today is the AI and Apple Intelligence feature, which is Siri basically. What upgrade has Siri gotten over the years? For this feature, they're promising that Siri itself, which is Apple Intelligence, is going to be smarter. But honestly, I am not going to lie, I haven't seen the upgrade yet. I am still waiting for the upgrade because they say it's going to be better with time, and also using the ChatGPT features in your phone. But I am going to say AI's ChatGPT on the iPhone, it's better than on the Android. I just noticed it because it's the closest store I can get an iPhone 17 Pro Max.
Which one?
The closest.
Here's what I found.
So as you can see, it is not that intelligent yet. But I saw a review on an Android phone that actually did open to the maps, and it went as far as giving the directions to the place. So I'm going to give Android a kudos on that one. The Apple Intelligence still has miles to go while learning, but I would say the AI response of ChatGPT is honestly more interactive. I would say ChatGPT is growing faster than Apple Intelligence. I think Apple still has miles to go in the AI game, but we're still hoping they have so many more features waiting for us in the future. So you guys should stick around the page in case the next one drops. We're going to be the first to review it. Okay, so the 6th upgrade is going to be for the people that also want the base, or also have the base iPhone 17. Now, remember from iPhone 16, the 16 and the 16 Plus do not have a 120 Hz refresh rate. I think it starts from the Pros. Yes, it's only the Pros that get the 120 Hz refresh rate on their phone. But from the 17, the base model, it is going to come with 120 Hz refresh rate. This is basically what helps your phone respond faster when you touch it. So the peak brightness of the new iPhone 17 is going to cap out at 3000 nits. This is basically, means it's going to have like a high resolution. Like, you understand what this means? It's going to have like Samsung type brightness. So it's going to be very, very bright. And also it has like an outdoor anti-coating, so the reflection to light on your phone when you're using it outside is not going to be that much. For the upgrade number 7, I'll be simulating a real world stress test for content creators, basically, meaning people that record, edit and render edits, exporting and multitasking on your phone. This basically means I would be stress testing this day-to-day feature of the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Let me know in the comment section if you think the iPhone 17 Pro Max live up to its hype, or it is just a sham and Apple has gotten one on us. Because I think for me it does live up to it, but it's only the quality of the iPhone that I would say came down this year. Because from the last 2 years we've gotten titanium finishing, which is honestly feels so premium in the hand. And if you're a clean guy like me, as you can see, my phone doesn't even have a single scratch on it. Cause honestly, it's because of the finishing, and honestly, just get yourself a pouch. I don't know why you're walking around bare phoneless. So with that being said, for me, it passes the real world test. For upgrade number 8, we're going to be talking about the trade-offs. Now, what are the trade-offs? The trade-offs is basically what we're losing out on getting this version we're getting right now, which is the new iPhone 17 Pro Max. What are we trading off for this version compared to the last year's version? Basically, what did we get last year that we're not getting this year, or we're not going to be getting with seeing going forward? Basically, let's look at what isn't perfect first of all. What isn't perfect yet, for example, is the optical zoom and the crop zoom. So this is basically, Apple hasn't fixed the optical zoom yet. So although you can now shoot from a farther distance, the images can still come out a bit grainy or not so complete. But Apple is still working on it. But what are the trade-offs? Now, let's go firstly to the build of the phone. The aluminum finish, we feel, is not worth the price, because the 16 Pro Max made out of titanium would feel premium in the hand while being held. But the 17 Pro Max compared to the 15 or the 16 feels a bit cheaper, like it's made out of a cheaper material. But if you're using a pouch, I don't think you'll feel the difference that much. But I would say the quality did drop a bit, and you can, for the 17, it does feel good in the hand to hold, but the quality of it, the aluminum finish, is not as premium feeling as the 15 Pro of the last 2 years or the 16 Pro of the last year. But for the design, if they had kept the design and made the unibody out of titanium, I would be singing another story right now, honestly, because for me, I love the design. I just hate that it's made out of aluminum. So for upgrade number 9, my personal opinion on the 17 Pro Max is that it is a good phone, but it doesn't feel as premium as something you would buy from Apple, because the software itself does feel premium, but the body of the phone, the aluminum finish, doesn't feel as premium as you would get from something made out of Apple. So I would say that is a drawback, because honestly, I would like to hold a premium feeling phone if I'm paying as much as I am. But for the software, we pray that with the upcoming upgrades that Apple are going to make to their phone, it's going to be worth it or make sense why Apple went for the aluminum unibody finish. That is why I think who the phone is for mainly is for vloggers, mobile filmmakers, power users, and gamers. Basically, if you're vlogging like a content creator, an influencer, or vlogger, anything you're doing that requires power and requires you like to go a lot of days just recording, this phone is for you. In the next video, I'm gonna be showing you guys how I get my cinematic look in the 17 Pro Max, because I use my phone to shoot all my videos, while sometimes it looks like I use a camera. I'll be showing you guys how I get that look, how I am able to get it with just my phone and sometimes an SSD. Now for the 10th feature, I would like to hear it from you guys. I want you to tell me what you feel like is an upgrade or downgrade that you think Apple did to the 17 Pro Max, and if you would be getting it or not. I would like to hear what you guys think about it. I am curious myself, as I have given you guys my opinion. So tell me what feature surprised you the most, and also if you like content like this, I do urge you to subscribe and like and hit that notification button, because we're going to be dropping back-to-back bangers like this. And remember, slow motion is better than no motion. That's me signing out.